if Modern Warfare 4 is a bad game, then then the COD community will let out a manly screech like we just witnessed. What's poppin', my geezers? If you are new, if you're just finding the channel, make sure to subscribe because we have a ton of amazing Black Ops 4 stuff coming, and before we know it, we're going to be in the deep, the thick of it, with Modern Warfare 4 stuff. Now, if you guys remember the Call of Duty People's Army leak, if you guys remember, obviously it was a fake leak, bloody hell, but that happened 2 years ago to the day. Now, obviously, like I said, it was a fake, but it was at a time when the COD community had Infinite Warfare and we did not want a game like that, and the COD community had already switched the hype on for the next COD game. Now, even though Infinity Ward has let me down a couple of times, this new Infinity Ward, I'm ready. It's about time that they bathe me, they shower me in Modern Warfare 4 stuff. So our topic today, I think Call of Duty Ghosts did some dope ass stuff, which Modern Warfare 4 also needs to do. Now, I get it, COD Ghosts is the ugly child, or should I say it was, but ever since COD Ghosts has come out, we've had even uglier children. Stop doing this. Yes, World War II, yes, Advanced Warfare, get back in the dungeon, get back in the basement. Like, being totally serious, COD Ghosts did and tried and experimented with some amazing things, and then no one, not even Infinity Ward themselves afterwards, like, tried it again. Now, the first thing is interactable maps, you know, gas stations which you can blow up and they fall down, walls and doors that you can open and shut and blow up, trees that you can shoot down and use that as a bridge to open up a new lane in the map. There is also that map which, what's it even called? It was kind of tragic, so don't bring it back, but it's a neat idea, right? It was that map that, as the match went on, it kept like falling down and the layout would keep changing as the map went on. It was a neat idea, but pretty shit. Yes, I would love the Chads, the alpha males of Infinity Ward in Modern Warfare 4 to mess around with stuff like that again, you know, have a map that has a walkway or a little bridge that you can then blow up so then people can't use it anymore. Just awesome stuff like that. Like, COD really should have moved in that direction. Modern Warfare 4 should have a big bomb kill streak, you know, a nuke streak, right? And I hope at least a handful of the maps in this game change layout after it's been nuked, just like Strike Zone from COD Ghosts. That was dope. Now, I'm not saying that they should do that to every map in the game, but like, seriously, when the nuke hits, certain maps like buildings should fall over, new lanes should be exposed, and like, you know, cool things. Now, I'm pretty sure all of us know Afghan from Modern Warfare 2, the map with a crashed plane in the middle. Imagine if something like that happened mid-game while you're playing, a massive ass plane crashes and you can just get squashed. Like, it's my dream. It's my dream. Now, I know this was definitely a thing in Ghosts. I'm not sure about IW, but I want Infinity Ward to add this back in. Allow us to play as campaign characters in multiplayer. You know, if your boy wants to play as Soap in multiplayer, let your boy play as Soap. You know, I want to be inside Soap, so let's move on, shall we? Now, talking about playing as characters in multiplayer, and if this game is Modern Warfare 4, now, unless it fits storyline wise, I don't want this game to just be, haha, Allied versus Axis, we're lazy game designers and developers. I can't really say that, but, you know, it's like, it would be a crime to call this game Modern Warfare 4, but then it's just not a Modern Warfare game. And the Modern Warfare games had multiple factions. You know, you could play as the SAS, you could play as the Marines, you could play as the Up 4, which were kind of just like ragheads. You could play as like the Russian Spetsnaz, you could play as Task Force 141, the Navy SEALs, right? There's all these different groups that you could play as in multiplayer that had their own outfits and stuff. So why not bring back, now this might be a little overly complicated, but why not bring back the Creator Soldier from COD Ghosts, right? Imagine if you had like loads of soldiers, but there's different soldiers for different teams. So you had your Russian Spetsnaz soldiers, so you could customize them with like the real outfits and face paints and gear and stuff like that, but you could only play as them when you're playing on the Russian team, but they all have the same creator class systems. Now, Modern Warfare Remastered also had a system like that. You know, they had the original outfits that you played in COD 4, but you could add camouflage patterns to it, but I think they really got to go further in depth than that, because people love character customizations. Remember how we were complaining at the start of Black Ops 4, how we were saying all the specialist outfits are just recolors and they're not new and stuff. So we always complain about stuff like that. So yeah, we can't just have patterns, but at the same time I don't want to be playing on the Russian team as a Spetsnaz soldier wearing like a clown outfit or like an American outfit, right? It wouldn't make sense. But to be brutally, totally honest, they're probably just going to do what World War II did, what Sledgehammer did, which once again is kind of a lazy thing where it's just like Allies versus Axis. No matter what the map is, where it's set, who you're playing as, it's kind of, it's the same thing, you know? In World War II, you could play in Russia with an American announcer wearing a French outfit. It's kind of like, to people, a lot of people probably don't care, but to me it's just that extra layer, that extra depth to the game that COD used to have, and they've just got rid of it. Now another neat thing that Infinity Ward tried, then just stopped, was themed DLC maps, and map-specific themed DLCs like the Predator map with the Predator score streak. They brought back Favela for Modern Warfare 2 with an AC-130 streak that you could only use on that map. The Michael Myers fog map, just stuff like that was really cool, just like seriously. So boys, there you go. This whole topic was brought up because I was just thinking about Modern Warfare games versus Treyarch games and stuff, and I was thinking sometimes, even though people love to say COD is the same thing over and over, like yeah, it kind of is, but at the same time things were really different. If you compare Modern Warfare 2 to Black Ops 1, those games are actually really different. Not only that, Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2 released within a year of each other, but if you go back and look at those games, play those games, MW3 and Black Ops 2 are so different, like seriously. And then like Black Ops 2 and Ghosts, they are really different. Then Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare are literally just the same bloody game. Well, multiplayer wise, they're just really similar, and I don't understand why, like what happened there. Like Infinity Ward and Treyarch used to do really different things, now they just copied. Like, it's the same game. So I'm saying, like, I don't want Modern Warfare 4 to just be Infinite Warfare remastered, or I don't want it to be Black Ops 4 remastered either. I want it to be Modern Warfare 4. So I got to thinking like, wow, Ghosts was really different, and they did loads of different and new stuff, but no one ever picked up on it. So I was just really confused, like, why did they not bring this stuff back into Infinite Warfare? Why did Sledgehammer not pick this up? Why did Treyarch not pick any of this up? The same could be said for the third game mode. I don't want them to do zombies. I don't want them to do Battle Royale. I want them to do Spec Ops or Extinction or something completely new, you know, something that makes the game different from any other game. I want Modern Warfare 4 to be Infinity Ward doing Infinity Ward things. Well, the positive things. Anyway, boys, that's that. I've had this video idea for a ton of time, and I finally made it, so stay spicy, and I'll see you in the next one.